Welcome, guys. So we're gonna be building a tier list today for the game. So it's gonna be fun stream. So we're gonna do Void Hunters community tier list. It's gonna be PvE general. We will do a PvP tier list today also, and maybe we'll do also, if time allows, to do the dungeon tier list. So what champions we can use for the dungeon, right? So that's gonna be quite cool stuff. So it's gonna be quite cool. I'll just jump into the game for a little bit, and once people arrive, we will start working. So it's a community tier list, is not mine tier list, right? So if you're watching a replay and you don't see the game, it's gonna come up later on. That's super cool. Yo, welcome zombie, welcome. Welcome. How are you, buddy? Okay. Awesome. I got some energy to use. So before people arrive, we're gonna be, I'll do some dungeons, and then John, welcome. MightyZoo, welcome Zoo, yeah. So I got everything ready for that tier list, guys, right? So we just wait for people to arrive. As you see, everything is ready here. So we're gonna work with this in a minute. Yeah, that's good to be busy. Yeah, I was busy too because I'm working on my website, mightyzootv. It's gonna be amazing website, like really like professional. Congrats, John. Yeah, happy days. Yeah, the last boss is a pain in the neck, right? But once you level up, it's easier. So I am a little bit annoyed because I'm looking just for one stupid achievement here for Order Renegade. So we'll see if we get that. Yeah. It's gonna be really good. Yeah, it's gonna be really good. Okay. Okay, here are you, doggy. This annoying dog. Yep, the dog is dead. So we can have also discussion. What is, guys, for you? What do you think, guys, was the most important thing in a gacha game to keep the game alive for a very long time? So what is the factors, like why Raid Shadow Legends is living for so long? I guess it's because they launched during like good circumstances and was the first game really like the serious gacha game and realistic graphics, like in this medieval dark fantasy, right? But what keeps the game alive, right, for for that many years. Like Watcher of Realms is doing quite well, right? Okay, let's fight them. Yeah. Definitely challenge helps, right? I always feel like when you design a game, one thing I would focus, like I'm doing with my website, I'm focusing all my effort in admin on the admin backend panel, right? In the admin interface. So I can easily add any type of content I want to the website to make life easier. And same, I think companies should focus mainly on the backend editor so they can easily add new either characters, new dungeons, new especially events. Like if you have, let's say we have those we go those roguelike events, right? Let me change this view for a more favorable camera. And so let's say we got, for example, we got this roguelike dungeons. Imagine you can have like new, let's say, roguelike event like this every, let's say, week or every 2 weeks, right? Like every week a new one. And maybe it's hard to code, but if you make like a proper editor that you can like allow like people to create those levels very easily, then it's different. If a game, for me, if you want to see a game that is really successful, I think if you make editor to the game, right, and allow the community, the people, to create the graphics, events, like allow them to like create a whole campaign stages, levels, like different content, and then the developer can choose the best ones once they upload them, and they can add them to the game with maybe modifications or whatnot. But some people would even be able to design their own graphic designs for champions. There's a lot of talented graphic designers that are happy to do it just for fun, not even take any money for that, right? So that's interesting thought. That's how I would do that anyway. Oh, that's interesting. On this guard, whenever gets, oh guard, they also gets this. That's quite good for her. So she would get, so Nadia would get 6 guard. That could help her like to take a lot of damage. But whenever ally grants shield to an ally, they also grant void, touch, cleanse. Okay, I think I like this. I think I like this. Okay. Okay, there's nothing here. Oh yeah, what did you get? What did you get, my buddy? Health, counter. Okay, this one is not. I'm not interested for him. Just below 50 health. Nadia deals 50% damage. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this, giving him extra health. Is there anything else I want? Nadia drops below health again. Not bomber gains to void. No, this is not. No. Okay, so I am happy with just one. So this one is really good. Okay, what do we got? Oh, that's really a bad one. We need to get rid of this ASAP. Really? Okay. All right. Okay, we need to do a proper heal. Oh boy, you got the best ones. I'm jealous. Like Basemin and Lamaso are both like must build to me. Yeah, they are must build. Oh, you see, this is a bug. Now the fight ended. Look at this. The fight ended, right? I didn't kill them. I don't know if that's bug, but it feels like a bug. It just feels like a bug. It just feels like a bug. I don't know. Maybe it's not a bug, right? Because you have to defeat the enemies fast enough, and then they actually happens. Welcome, Akivan. Welcome to the tier list. We're gonna work on this. Yeah, we'll start very soon. I just want to make sure that everyone have a chance to join, and that's all. And that's all, basically. Yeah, so Lamasu places 2-turn blind AoE and taunt. You want definitely to build this champion. And Basemin, she got blind on her skill 1. So if you land Nathaniel with her, and Nathaniel places counter attack on her, and he has also with his holy vow, he got also ally attack assist. So all allies will join the attack. You will keep everyone blind all the time. So you need Basemin, Lamasu, and Basemin. Lamasu is Gargoyle. So that's really, really strong combo. Okay, let's protect her. No fucking hell. Seriously. So yeah, volts. Let's do this. Extra attack. You know what? Let's give him rough. Because I need some damage. So I'm not seeing what I want to see. And that's annoying. Sneak in. Okay, sneak in. Oh no, this is really annoying. This is really annoying. Yeah, if you have a bad luck in this, it's kind of like so. You can even have the best boons. If you have bad luck and something like this happens to you, you have no chance. So sometimes I defeat this level with no problem, and you have bad luck, you basically lose like this. And you can't even do anything, right? It's very RNG, this thing. Like, especially it's annoying when you really like trying to get this one thing here, and you see this shit on the map, and you can't, and then you die like this, and you think like, what the heck, you know what I mean? So that's really, really bad. Okay, I mean, I don't care about too many upgrades. I'm just hoping that this can be RNG and I can get this. And this thing I'm looking for. Okay. So CC in this game is mandatory. Like, this is the most important thing you can have. So I'm just waiting. I think Misale want to join us too. So let's wait like 15 minutes and we'll start working on that tier list. Okay, I'm going here because maybe that's gonna be the thing I'm looking for. Pay, respect, I don't care about that. We will save some time. Yeah, so like... Okay. So it's all about those. If you have really bad curses, that's a big problem, and you just lose because of the curses sometimes. Like, honestly, if you have bad luck with curses, that's GG. If you have good luck with curses and then you have really good boons, then suddenly it's easy. So I am glad that the energy is cheaper now. So actually you can play like this. So you need Nathaniel, because Nathaniel, you have to book his skill. I don't remember which one. I think it's passive or skill 2. It gives counter attack for 3 turns to all Holy Order allies. All Holy Order, right? So Lamasu won't get it, but Besamin will get that. And Besamin, every time enemy attacks you, you counter and place, and basically you place blind on the enemy. She's very strong healer. She's amazing. You just have to invest in her. Lysandria is extremely strong healer. I'm gonna take her to 5-star, probably. Very soon. Okay, I think I have to go this way. Remove curse. So this is not a... I think I'm gonna rush. I'd rather have something towards removing a more harsh curse because this one is not that strong. So Lysandria is really, really strong. Okay, now. Shit. Okay, he's almost dead. Let's try to eliminate this guy. Now let's heal. Okay, so I'm not big fan of Lanti. I didn't use her, but Lysandria just have heals everywhere. That's why she's good. She heals on all abilities. And that's why she's so good, right? She even heals on her A1, right? And that's so good, especially when you get counter attacks and stuff. Yo, Misale, welcome, welcome. So she gets 50% more HP. And now... Okay, and this is a really good curse because it doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything, really. So I'm gonna go for the map. So I'm gonna go this way. I don't think it's gonna matter because it's almost at the end. Okay, let's scare him. Okay. After this fight, we can just jump in and do the tier list. Oh yeah, because she has limitations. She won't heal consumed. Yeah, so you have to run her in the right team, right? Okay. Okay, so that's speed up, but it looks like I'm not having this. Oh, you see, this one I want to remove, really. Because this stealth is really annoying. So I got really one annoying curse. So I don't like to have enemies like this, but... Yeah, I didn't sell any equipment, funny enough. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, Lilith is a really good thing to do, really. Oh, okay, so he can have this too. Like, stunning is really, really good. So unfortunately, no luck with this this time around again. So I can remove 2 curses now. Which I'm gonna remove this stealth, because this stealth is really annoying. So after that, we're starting to work on our tier list, guys, alright? Okay, so this fucker is really annoying. Okay. Okay. My mistake. I shouldn't attack. Not having too much good luck with this, but with this fight. So Bomber is a little bit under-leveled. He's weak generally for me. If I would take him to level 50, perhaps would be more useful. But his fear is quite good, so he's not bad. You know, I'm gonna take this because I feel she's gonna die. Okay, let's go and try to get something good for Volts. No, that GG. That's stupid. Okay, let's... That's just stupid. So there is a lot of RNG in those fights, and oh, it's kinda you kinda pull the right champion, so you're gonna struggle. It's kind of like if you get... so now I think Bogdan is nerfed, but I'm not sure. Let's see again. Can I get this? If Bogdan... So like people push with Bogdan at the start of the battle, like as a start of the game. And you got so much ahead because like you unlocked all the dungeons, like level 7 if you could, or something like that. You push in the events and now you just farming the resources, so it's much easier game if you like pulled Bogdan. But also really good one is to pull is like there's some really good combos with some champions. I think like if you got a Gorgo, your game is gonna be much easier. Or if you got Renna and Bernard, your game is gonna be way easier. Volts is making life a little bit easier, but at some point when you get that, it's not good enough. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, you see. I could have used Nathaniel, yeah, but I'm not. He's not built. Yeah, the game is nice, yeah. It is just alpha, so we have to remember that. Once I pull like things like 50% attack for volts, like 100% more damage for volts, or this type of shit, that's gonna be so much easier, you know what I mean? Okay. So now we can just destroy this guy. Yeah. At the end of the day, like Misale said, it's just alpha, so everything's gonna be wiped anyway, so it doesn't matter as much at the moment, but I know what you mean. Because I'm trying to get this one location and I can't get it, right? Volts. Every time enemy starts. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Now we can get another vault upgrade. Okay. Yeah. That's 100%. Okay, let's make him tanky. Nadia has their she destroyed the deal damage. I mean that's not bad. Okay. So what is this again? That's bad. You see, once you get shit like that, it's gonna be shitty. Okay, do you have any shit stuff we need here? Not really. I don't wanna go through void lair. Guess it's rubbish. So you need to. So like once Tish starts here and she starts killing you, that really is rough. So you're either able to kill her quickly. But this is only level 4 dungeon, so I mean level 5 dungeon really. So it's not even close, you know what I mean? Like he's level 70, so I don't wanna think what I'm gonna do at level 8 or 7. He's gonna be stunner, but you know. Okay, I'll take this. Actually I can use it. That's gonna be kinda useful. Okay, so any boons like allow you to start the turn with someone that can actually stun or do anything like this is great. Okay, let's heal. So that's really good if you can do that. Yeah, but Volts is great. It's just the RNG is a little bit with quite a lot of RNG with his attacks. Okay, okay. She's not. I hope she won't die, but. Okay, so that's not a problem. Remove curse. That's perfect. Tainted armor. Yeah, we need to remove this because that is really tough to deal with. Okay, let's go for this one. Okay, fucking Tish. Now I can do this. So before she moves, she loses a turn. Now I can stun her again. Or I kill her. Which is even better. Okay, so that did work out, okay. So now Bomor, because he can get this. Because Bomor can get put fear at the start of the battle. Now it's gonna be much easier because every time Bloody Tish I can basically fear her. Okay, that's good because you want to have this. Okay, that's gonna be good too. And nothing here, guys, again. Nothing here. So I'm gonna go this way and on the left probably. Yeah, so a little bit frustrating. I think once you're like missing one place, this always should be always should appear. I don't think it should be like that. Okay, is that anyone? I don't want to attack me, I mean. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's heal. And then let's scare him to death. Okay, so now this thing happens, and I'm having another fight, and that's usually that's really good. I mean, very bad. Okay, let's give her some health. Okay, let's scare this guy. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing ever. Okay, that was all right. And now let's deal with this pig. Especially when there is one enemy left, Volts really smacks. I mean, without Volts, that I will really struggle here. When Volts suffers damage, all their allies have a chance to counterattack. That would be better for everyone else, but okay, I'll give one more skill reduction. I mean, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so do we have anything here? So not really. So I can go this way, really, to make it maybe. Okay. I mean, Volts is super good. Like, no kidding. But he's level 70 and this is only dungeon 5, so he won't be that great in later on. I don't think so. Nadia suffers 30 less damage while under shield. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Debuff immunity. No, that has to be removed. That has to be removed because I'm relying on stuns. Yeah. So again, we didn't do anything here, so I'm gonna reset that. I could reset now because no point. Okay, let's go to and do the tier list, guys. And then I will put a video with that together. Okay, what do I wanna scare? Then attack him. And now we can do this again. And we can scare this guy. Then we can attack this guy. So imagine you have Besamin here. This fight will be so much nicer. Nathaniel Besamin. You just keep everyone blinded all the time. Has shield. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay. That's gonna be a little bit faster. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be okay with this one. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is the last fight and we're going for the tier list, guys. Okay, that's not gonna be easy. So Vor's attacks, they just don't land where they should, really. Okay, let's quit this. Let's not waste our time anymore on this one. Okay, let me close this and we will go to for the tier list. I mean, I might need a game just to be checking some kids, right? So if we need to check. Okay, so let's change the scene and let's go for camera. Let's go for the top right. I think that's gonna be the best view. All right, guys. Maybe let's go for the middle one because I think it will be fine like this. Okay. Okay, that's fine, guys. All right, so we working on Void Hunters community tier list, PvE general for now. All right. So we have Edwolf. Now we should have I think we should do like DPS first, right? Let's do DPS tier list first, right? Let's go for PvE. Or are we making just general tier list for now? Because we're gonna do like proper tier list once the game releases. So we can maybe just make a general tier list. So where would you place Edwolf, guys? I'm voting him for between T1 or T0.5. That is my like feeling. Well, you can comment if you know the kids, you can comment on the other ones too. So this guy, he's a really strong DPS, Edwolf. So I would place him in T1. Yeah, so yeah, T1 or T0.5. I think T1 seems fine, right? In general. Now we have Ashay. I'm not big fan of Ashay. What do you think, guys, about Ashay? Yeah, I think so too. Perhaps even 2.1, yeah. At the moment, I think we can like assume maybe you have two dupes, maybe. And global release, we're gonna do like depending on the economy. If it's easy way to get champions, probably we'll go with champions with max dupes, but we'll see. It might just evolve. The tier list must evolve as we play the game. So we may start with like 2 stars or 0 stars, and then we go to 5, 6 stars after years. You think so? Did you use her, Trevor? Yeah, we get there, So she's between, yeah. Let's put her at T1 for now. Okay, Besamin. I think I would place Besamin at T0. That's my guess. What is your votes, guys? Because of her blind on skill 1. So she basically places blind on her or her T or on her skill 1. Because that's really, really strong. Okay, what do you think about Faustus, guys? You think I'm not sure if Besamin is Besamin. The downside of Besamin is only her tags, right? Because Besamin is not Arclans and is not seasoned. So this is the only downside of Besamin, right? Let me put Faustus. This is only downside. So she's not used in 2 dungeons, right? Right. Yeah. So Faustus. Vote, guys, for Faustus. Okay, so let's go back to Basamin. So I vote for T0. Misal is voting for T0.5. Akivon is voting for T0. Trevor, are you voting for Besamin? Yeah, I might also vote for T0.5 because she is because of the I mean she's still viable in 2 dungeons. I mean, and she's very good for events. I mean, I think I'll vote for T0. All right, so no, I didn't pull Besamin. So basically, Besamin, she makes your campaign easy. You can use her everywhere in the campaign, and you can use her in the 2 dungeons. Vaults you can use in 3 dungeons, right? So 3 dungeons, no, you can use vaults. You can use on Arclands, Season, and first, so 3 dungeons, right? So slightly better, right? So if we go with Faustus, now, why do you think, guys, Faustus? where would we place Faustus? T0.5, T1? I'm not sure if I would place him T0. I think T0.5 or T1. Let's do voting, guys. No, it's general. It's not DPS at the moment. Because we will make more specialized tier lists later on. This is just a general tier list, not just DPS. So you vote for T0.5. I'm not entirely sure how I want to vote on him. Trevor 1.5 or 1. Yeah. So Faustus is probably, so maybe she could be T0.5. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Unless we do like proper DPS and stuff. Because we could do that too. But let's do like a general tier list first. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel that makes sense. Okay, Angelo. I think Angelo is higher than Edwolf, or like the same tier. His damage is good, right? Maybe so. Akivon, what is your choice? T1 or T0.5? Misale is voting for 0.5. Okay, so he's gonna go to T0.5. All right, all right. Okay, Lamasu. For me, I vote for T0. It's insta build if you pull him. Insta build. So blind, AoE blind for 2 turns, and taunt. You can't go wrong with this, folks. That's definitely quite a strong option. So you vote T0.5, Misale, okay? Yeah, the downside, you can use him still in 2 dungeons, right? You can use him in campaign, and especially in challenges. Like, he will make your life so much easier in challenges, right? I think if I would pull him, that would be, I would stop rerolling, I think. I would be like going hard on this guy. Yeah, I know. You're voting for the 0.5 for this guy. Is Akivon and Trevor voting for this guy? Jagia is also one of those, yeah. So okay, so I'm happy to place him in here. Like this. Yeah. Okay, so Galen. I am voting for T1 for Galen. That's my vote. Akivon 1.5. So Trevor, what is your vote? I really like him, but I think his cooldowns are a little bit too long. Galen's definitely Galen's skills need like reduced cooldown. So I vote T1, Misale votes T1, Trevor T1, T2, and Akivon T1 and a half. Yeah, he got really one of the best kills in the game, really. If you think about this, because he equalizes. The problem is his cooldowns are really too long. Like, what is his cooldown? Like, that's actually quite crazy because you really usually will use it only once a game, a fight. Okay, so if you fully book to level 5, it's gonna be Fortune cooldown this heal, and Fortune cooldown on his stun ability. So that is kinda meh. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm gonna vote for 1.5 too, because like Fortune cooldown is problematic. It's a great ability for one turn, but yeah, he's probably 1.5. I really stopped. I was using him a little bit, but I stopped a bit. Who's Ash? Ashei? Okay. You think Ashei should be lower than T1? Does everyone agree that Ashei should go to T1 and a half? What do you guys? Let's vote. Who votes for Ashei T 1 half? Okay, so yeah, okay, because she needs some setup around, and that requires a lot of, yeah. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah. Okay. Cassandra. Cassandra. I don't know, like T 0.5 or T1 for me. Like T 0.5, T1. She needs a massive investment to make her good. So she can be really good once you max out her skills. But you have to go really hard on her. So if you max out her skills, she's T 0.5. If you can't afford, then she drops. That's true. I agree that she's better. She's probably even like maybe like this. Yeah. So I think T 0.5 for me. Vote, guys. Yeah, she's just annoying. True. Hello, Real. Real says she's T0. Akivon says T0. Trevor says T0.5. I say T0.5. Misale, it's your vote. Now. Okay, so Cassandra will stay at T0.5. Okay, Hermida. Now, no, we don't have her yet, right? So we have to kind of like do some theory crafting regarding Hermedida or whatever her name is, right? So Hermedida, we can reroll for her, but we'll have to try to push her somewhere where we feel that she gonna fit. She does good damage with her normal attack. I think she can really smack. I mean, she's freaking annoying. I think she could be T0.5. I think she could be T0.5. I mean, guys, if we okay, let's move everyone to a tier below because if Bogdan, that will make our life a little bit easier of planning everything, right? So let's do this, and let's straight away put Bogdan at T0, right? Rio, can he now solo game still? Can he solo after the nerf? What is your experience with him? Because I know you maxed him out quite well. So can he still solo the game? Yeah, okay. So he's T0, but he needs a nerf then. Because you can't have one champion that plays you the whole game. Right? Yeah, but Rio put a lot of effort in his. He's 6-starred and level 70 or 75. Okay, so he's T0 then if he can solo. Okay, Bruno. Bruno, baby. Is he T1? I think with Bogdan, guys, it's very simple. If he should have a mechanism like if allies die, he gets some sort of rage for like one turn or something like that. Or and then if like two allies die at the same time, he gets like a double rage. That helps you like to finish off or like kill someone. But it can't be like he goes through the whole game and solos, because that's a bad game design. Because all you do in this game then, you roll for Bogdan, and you just do Bogdan and finish the game with Bogdan. Doesn't make sense. Real, it's not about who has him or who doesn't have him. It just seems like because it's a wipe anyway, it doesn't matter. But it's very important that you create a balanced game because you don't want to launch a game and the only champion you want is Bogdan. It's bad. It's really bad game design, and they will nerf him if he still can solo everything. Well, it doesn't matter because if you go into, let's say, 2 dungeons, you can complete level 8 dungeons, and then you can go to events. And let's say instead of completing level 7, you can complete level 10 dungeons or 9, sorry, challenges. Then every day now you're farming that, you're getting so much more resources, and then you can build anything else. So it is important. We have to because we have to. I had to take everyone down because Bogdan is still OP, so he has to be on his own tier. It generally you want to build all the teams. You don't want to be like if he wouldn't change and he just OP like he is. My strategy for the game would be I reroll till I get Bogdan. Or maybe I reroll till I get 2 Bogdans. Once I get a Bogdan and 1 copy of him, I play that account. That would be my strategy. So it's not very good design of the game if this is your strategy for the global launch, right? You can complete, let's say, and because he's seasoned and he's Arkland, which is makes even more nonsense. So he can solo 3 dungeons. So he can't solo only 1 dungeon, and then he can do most of the challenges. So then you get so many resources, and then you can start building someone else for the rest. Yes, but look. Let's say compare Godforge. In the mini game, a lot of people were trying to get, like, people were choosing different champions because there's no like ultimately one winner, one best champion that everyone wants. Because if let's say 30% champion people want Bogdan, but the rest want different champion or other champions, that's fine. Because then like one is maybe the best, but it's kind of close, if you know what I mean. Because there is always one the best, but it's always close. But if it's like massive different that like 100% players would just go for Bogdan, that's bad. Because if you can't place more than 1 champion on T0, that means it's a flaw. It's a flawed game, right? You should have at least, let's say, 3, 5. And then, okay, I reroll one of those. Okay, so Bruno, guys. Where are we placing Bruno? $1.5? Yeah, I agree. Actually, yeah, I agree. I vote for 1.5 too. I don't think he's kind of like level of this guy. Maybe T2. Yeah, maybe T2. I mean, you need it's like in King Arthur, right? You had some adventures that you needed specific champions to build, and yeah, there are stuff like that, but it's not like I think tier list just makes sense too. Yeah, but Lilith, remember, Lilith have way better healing, and the reason Lilith have better healing because first she heals on 2 skills, and then she has this vial that she every time she uses she gets 70% tool meter, so she can rotate through those healing skills so quickly. She Lilith is like way better healer than Bruno, way better. But you have to max her skill, right? Her vial skill. But what do you think? Is she? But we'll get to her in a minute. So is Bruno T.1 or T.2? Guys, vote. Voting. Akivon says 1.5. Yeah, he is. For if you're looking for Carnival team, yeah. But a part of Carnival team, his value drops a little bit. But he's still very good. So I vote for 1.52. I agree with that. Real, what is your vote? You voting? How you voting, Real? You voting for T2? Well, there's a big difference between Bogdan and the rest. I mean, let's be honest. Like other champs don't come close to Bogdan at the moment. So I vote T 1.5. I think Akivon. Yeah. Okay, so let's. So he will say tipo 1.5. I think Misale was a 1.5. Akivon 1.5. I do 1.5. Okay, so Natalie, folks, what do you think about these babes? Where are we placing our Natalie? T2, I don't know what she does. Well, she has single target heal. Right? She has this crazy divine protection, which is actually crazy too. She's okay. I'm not crazy about her, but she places vulnerable, so that is really strong, right? So if you run her with Tish or like champions like that, so I feel she could be. I think T1 is fine for her. I agree. A general, but I think she's not even not holy order. She's really good. Natalie, I vote. You say T1 because remember she plays vulnerable, right? For 2 turns. We didn't play all of them. That's why people also who play them, they voting on units. But we we didn't play all the units, but then we theory craft. Misala, you say T point 1.5. Well, if you spend, but you can't spend in this one, right? Hmm. Well, she got provoke on her basic, which is quite good. She can't do this off turn. She plays vulnerable on 3-turn cooldown for 2 turns on the enemy and inflict stagger, which is basically 100% 2 meter down if you damage someone with stagger. So kinda interesting, really good kit. I think T1 is good for her. I mean, guys, let's vote. Who thinks Cassandra should go to T0.5? Besamin is broken. Besamin places blind on her. Besamin is broken. So sorry, Exlo and Akivon vote for Cassandra T0.5, okay? I am okay either way. I'm okay with her being T0.5 and or T1. I can see her really good. But I would not reroll for her. So 2 people say she want to go to T0.5. Misale, I think you want her at T1. Trevor, because once you max her skills out, she is really good. But you need to max her skills to really take benefit of her. Yeah, that's quite cool. Yeah. Yeah, at the moment, definitely Bogdan is there. Because I vote T1 for Cassandra. Misales votes T1 for Cassandra. Akivon and Exlo votes for T0.5. So what is your Trevor? Do you have an opinion about Cassandra? I mean, I feel like for me, she's kinda same level as Lamasu and Besamin. So you vote Trevor T0.5? Okay, I guess Trevor, that's what you mean, 0.5, right? Okay, so at the moment she's then T0 and 5. That's the vote. Okay, Bomor. Bomor. What do you think, guys, about this guy? The Fear Boy. I think T0, Tier 1.5 for me. That's what I am voting for. Yeah, he's solid. I think he deserves to be T 1.5. It's a still good tier. It's not a bad tier to be at. All right, so he stays on this. I don't think he's gonna be overvoted. Guys, Jagia, what do you think? Do you think she's worth T 0.5? Because I think she should be T 0.5. What do you think, guys? Trevor, it was a mistake. I tell you right now. She is very good. She does crazy damage. She's just insane. She's just insane. Any objections to Jagia T 0.5? Akivon, you say Jagia is 1.5? No, okay, that was for the old one. Okay, that was for Bomber. Akivon, do you agree with T 0.5 for Jagia? Okay, so here she goes. Now this Johannes, I don't know. I think maybe I don't know. I I don't like his kid, to be honest. I feel like he's probably better than Ed. I don't know. I'm kind of refraining from him too. I think I'll just leave him at T 1.5, or maybe even I don't know. He doesn't. So how would you rate him, Rio? Because you probably got way more resources because of Bogdan to invest in more champions. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, dark teams are really like difficult ones to build. But once you get him. So I feel like having him at T1.5 is fine. He's probably not a champion gonna build very early on. Okay, now Bernard, guys. Now Bernard, we have to. Bernard needs really Rena to be like super OP to make most of him, right? But once you have Rena, he's bloody strong. Akivon T 0.5, Misale T1. Misale went very hard on Bernard. So Akivon T0.5, Misale T1. I think I see him at T1 too. A little bit. I'm not sure if he's maybe T0. Damn it. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about putting him at T0.5 too. So you think he's not T0.5? Yeah, but I think no one can hyper carry except Bogdan, right? Okay, so let's vote, guys, again. Let's vote because we are getting distracted. Let's vote for Bernard. So we can forget about Bogdan for now. Let's vote again. Where do you want to place Bernard, guys? So Misale says T1. Okay, Misale T1. T1, and then Rio is T0.5, Akivon is T0.5, right? And Def and Breaks, yeah. Damage reduction, right? Massive shield, taunt. A lot of going for him. I think I think I am ready to leave him here at T0.5 to I vote for this. He doesn't have to. Let me check to make sure. Yeah, it's a stagger. Yeah, and attack down on his basic. Yeah, it's Yigravin is the other tank. Yeah. But 2 meter down is also good. So that's Bernard, right? We're working with this boy now. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think I'm okay to leaving him here for now. We'll see where the game evolves. Okay, so this guy, Eleazar, the poisoner. Yeah, I can't agree with that. I mean, he can do some crazy poisons, but I think I'm happy to place him here too. He's good to do in challenges where you have to do a lot of debuffs, right? That's all he is good for. No, he can do some crazy poisons, but without Ash, well, he can't be lower than her, right? They have to be kind of in the same level. I know I like this guy. I like him too. The only reason I think his heal is absolutely broken. He's very strong. But the problem is it's only on 4 turn cooldown. That's really big downside. And it's not to turn blind, but it is for to hit blind. So 2 turn, but also 2 hits or 1 hit. Basically, 1 hit for 2 turns. So he just so it's not blind really. It's future sight. So you can basically avoid 1 hit. So I would say it's like a 1 hit 2 turn dodge. But after 1 hit, it disappears. And then a long cooldown, which is really annoying. So it's kind of like if you have someone that you can defeat the enemy in 1 turn, like everyone takes 1 turn is dead, or like in 2 turns. So then this ability helps a lot, right? But if you can't, then you're gonna die afterwards. Definitely, he's not close coming to Lamasu or Besamin. Galen's not the same class, Imo. It's kind of if any champion run with Lamasu is getting really stronger because enemies can't hit you. So it's kind of if you place blind for 2 turns on the enemy, you have now time to rotate through Galen's skills, and then his value goes up, but then any healer's value goes up, right? So, so I see why you're happy with him and like running him with Lamasu. Okay, guys, let's go to Lasandria. Where do we place Lasandria, guys? Woo! I mean, yeah, he's sub DPS too. Yeah. I mean, what do you do? You think we should move him? So who? Okay, let's do Galen vote, guys. Let's do who's voting for Galen to go up. Because I've okay. Okay, I am okay. Then T1 for X low, Misale T 1.5. Okay, so I think T 1.5 then. Okay, where we placing Alessandria? T point 1.5? I vote for 1.5. Maybe even higher. Maybe even 1 point. Even I'm voting for 1 T1. Misale voting for T 1.5, okay? Yeah, she's not the level of Besamin or yeah, maybe T 1.5, yeah. Yeah, for me Lamaso should be T 0.5 if I'm being honest. For me Lamaso should be here. But we can vote that in a minute. Hello Def March, MightyZoo welcomes you. How are you? Okay, so T 1.5 then. Now, Lamasu. Who would like to see Lamasu at T 0.5 going from T1? I'm voting for that. Okay, so everyone agrees. Yeah, I agree. I agree that he is. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Because I feel he should be T 0.5 because he is broken. Like he's too good to skip. All right, we got this tank. Goran, right? His name is. Now we have to place this guy. I don't think he's that great. I think one, but he's not terrible. I think 1.5, my vote. Misala the same. Akivon the same. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. If I remember correctly, he can't be shielded by other, or he can't be healed by other ones. So that's a big downside of this guy, which makes him Dodo, Dudu. So he can't get shield. So you can't shield him, and that's a downside of this champion. That's really bad for him. You do T2. I think I can agree even with T2 because I feel, I don't know. T1 is also like kind of okay. So you can't shield this guy. That's a big downside. Tombs can heal him, but you can't shield him. You can't place a shield to help him. Okay, so T 1.5. Okay, okay. Let's go to Kuragan. Or Kuragan, I think his name is. How do you like the dwarf, guys? I mean, he can have this crazy nuke, right? Single target nuke. He self-buffs himself. I think T 1.5 is fine for him. Because I can see you can actually use him in some scenarios. Even Arena could be a good place for him. Right? But this is PvE tier list anyway, but this is PvE, so I'm not entirely sure if I would invest in him before like the other champions in this list. I would definitely prefer Outwolf than this guy. Or Faustus. Yeah. Do you guys agree that we should take him to T2? Because you're not gonna build him before these guys. I'm not sure if he should be the same. Like Bomber, at least you can fear the target, right? Which is really good. Sandman? You mean Besamin? I think it's she. Or do you mean Angelo? I feel this is a man or a lady. I don't know. I thought it's a lady. Yeah, so I feel the same. That the coffin lady should be T 0.5. I agree with that. Yeah, Besamin is a chick. Yeah, so I would place her too here. I agree with that because blind on A1, and you only need Nathaniel for her to pop off. And Nathaniel is epic, so everyone will have Nathaniel. Easy to max. Who votes for Besamin T 0.5? I'm happy with this choice, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely invest. Okay, Akivon agrees. Okay, so she's gonna move. Okay, I feel this guy should be T2. He's not bad, but I feel like he shouldn't be in the same level like these guys. Do you agree, guys? Yeah. Okay, so now Leo. Is Leo our first T3? Is Leo that sad champion? You're talking about Faustus? Guys, okay, let's go back to Faustus. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay, let's place him here. That's fine. Faustus could be here, yeah. Oh, you order Chainman. Yeah, let's get the Chainman out of the way, guys. Chainman can go here, yeah. Chainman can go here, right? Any objections? The Beadman. Actually, we could place her here too. Yeah. We got a couple, right? J-Man with Rosie. And I like her design so much, but she sucks. Or she sucks so badly. Okay, so let's go with Lilith. Let's go by order. Let's go with Lilith. I feel Lilith should be at T1. That's my guess. Guys, vote for Lilith. Everyone's welcome to join. Misale, T1 or T1.5, depending on your opinion. So what is your opinion, sir? Lilith. So we are working on Lilith. This character here. This babes. All right, so Ikshi votes also for T1. Vadisav Joe votes for 1.5. Misale for T1, T1.5. Akivon for T1.5. Misale, what is your decision? Because it looks like she's going to T1.5, but I think I'm gonna place her on the beginning. So Misale votes for T1, but that works also. Okay. Reed. Now Reed is interesting one, right? Reed is interesting one. Folks. So he can be a badass, but he could be T1 or T1.5. Vote, guys. He is kind of underrated in a way, right? Because of his basic. I agree with Misale with you. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. We may have to move Angelo a little bit around, but we will do one as well. So let's vote for Reed. Yeah. I didn't build him, but I see the potential in this boy. Yeah, exactly. So like Tish, read with Tish, crazy combo, right? For instance, very strong. Like any DPS, even with Angelo, right, or with Edwolf, can be really good combo. So read T1. Anyone else? Anyone is opposed to T1? Jagia, yeah, Jagia. But Jagia gets so much crit rate that I don't know if she needs that. She always crits, right? No, I'm joking. She's not always critting, but no, she you can cap Jagia right easily because she gets a lot of crit rate. Yeah. Okay, so Reed stays on this position now. Tooms. I don't know. T2, guys. I'm voting for T2 for Tooms. I think he sucks balls. Maybe better than Leo. Yeah, we didn't place Nadia yet. Let's vote for Tooms first. Who's voting for Tooms? What is your vote, guys? I vote for T2. Well, he got some kind of revive, but it sucks. So is he only for the dark team, right? So you wouldn't recommend anyone to build him just for building, for the sake of building, if you're not aiming to build a dark team, right? I guess he's better than the other ones, right? Yeah. So what's your votes, guys? I didn't play him. I'll be honest. I had to use all those placeholders because I don't have any portraits, so I had to just make them up quickly. T2 for Trevor. Władysław Jagiełło. What are you voting for? Like, would you guys build him before any of those champions on T.1? Would any of you guys build this guy before them? Tooms, this guy, the graveyard man. Tooms. Okay, so this is kind of like a limited use champion, right? So if you're not building dark tainted team, you're not gonna build him, right? So maybe I just create here limited use. Or niche. Let's write this niche. Because we could place him in limited niche. right? So it's not, it doesn't mean he's worse than other ones. It's just niche, just for one team. Yeah, he revives. Yeah. So okay, so 1.5. Okay, let's give him 1.5, and then let's keep here. Okay, let's keep here T4 then. Okay, you see, you got a, okay. Thank you very much, Miss Sale. So how did you rate Real Tomb? Is TB 1.5 okay? Okay, T 1.5, that's fine. Let's place him somewhere here. All right, the blue elf healer. Latin or something like this, right? Latin or... I feel like all the healers are better than her, in my opinion. T 0.5 for X low. Okay, anyone agree with that sentiment? Guys, vote, vote, vote. I mean, this is a full fortune cooldown on her healing. And then he got one single target heal, right, on her skill 3, which is fortune cooldown healing too. She gets a lot of defense and crit defense. Yeah, I don't see how she's better than Lilith, for instance. Yeah, but that question, because healers usually have a lot of HP, so sometimes you prefer your healer to be attacked than your DPS, right? So guys, let's vote. I'm voting her to be then in the same tier, like I'm voting 1.5 on her. But this one is voting T1. Władysław Jagiełło is voting for T1. She can heal straight away, but for less, right? She doesn't have to build the vials. And her healing, even without vials, is still good. And then she gives you full debuff dispel. And debuff immunity for 2 turns. I mean, it's hard, guys, to compete with that, right? I think Lilith is just better because she gives you a lot of turn meter. If you fully book her, your all allies are getting 20 turn meter if you get vials. All seasoned allies get speed up for 1 turn. Grant each ally full debuff dispel. And then 40% healing. Yeah, I see that she gets foresight, yeah. Foresight helps you to avoid 1 attack, that's true. But it doesn't mean, yeah. I mean, foresight is not how foresight works. Because foresight is not you. Foresight doesn't allow you to dodge all the attacks. It expires on successful dodge. So you can dodge only 1 attack and it's gone. Right? So it's not like she's unkillable. It doesn't work like that. So I'm voting for her at T1.5. Real, you're voting her. What is your vote? What is your vote? Trevor, guys, come on, let's vote. Let's vote on the blue elf. Where are we gonna take her? Okay. I feel like T1. You saying T2? I can see her being. I can see her being more useful than, let's say, Lysandria. For me, let's say Lysandria, she gives bless to all allies, which bless is absolutely nuts. So Lysandria have 40% heal, right? It's a long cooldown though, right? And then she heals, and another heal is Fortune cooldown heal with bless. But I can see, but she grants also full debuff dispel on all DOT debuffs. And get some regeneration. So I'm very interested, guys, on your votes. Władysław is T1. Misale T2. Trevor T1 or T1 and a half. Yep, you have Nathaniel for a bless. Yeah, I know. That is a really good thing about Nathaniel too. Yeah. Nathaniel's actually Nathaniel is super broken. So kind of like a T1.5, it seems like the average. So I can just bump her a little bit on the TLS here. Real Exlo is pushing for T1 minimum. For this off is T1, Misala is T2. I mean, okay, I think all healers are better than, more important than Reed to build, right? Like you're not gonna build, let's say, Angelo before your, healers. How about guys moving this like this, right? Something like this. To move Lilith and this chick to T1. Yeah. Yeah. It's because I can't do this. We'll do later on like specialized. That's gonna be later on. I'm building the website, so I will have option to have different roles. Okay, so next one is Yigravin. Is he like in the same place like Bernard? I think so. I think Yigravin is T0.5 for me. Misale says T1, okay. But also he can do the same amount of dungeons like Bernard can. Bernard, you can play him only in 2 dungeons. Yigravin can be played in 2 dungeons, right? Because they're the same amount of dungeons they can do. It's exactly the same amount of dungeons. And he places Curse on his A1. He can play so minus 20% defense, 20% attack, right? And speed and health. So that's the strength of him on his skill 1. Because Curse is really, really good. Then he got armor shred on all enemies. He's kinda nuts. Well, we can't place him on T0 because he's not Bogdan, right? He can't be Bogdan level. We could bump him on the TLS here. Yeah, I think we could bump him here. Yeah, it's very, very strong. Yeah. I actually really like this his kit. Yeah, and the weak is minus 5% attack, defense, crit rate, and crit resistance, which is kind of crazy too. Yeah, it's kind of like, somewhere here, right? It's hard to say. Because after that, we're gonna build a tier list for uh, specialized tier list. Okay, let's leave it like this. Severin, where do you think about this guy? Guys, let me grab some water. Let me grab some water and you vote in meantime, guys. Yeah, the rough stacks. Yeah. Okay, so T2. So everyone agrees with T2, kinda, right? I mean, not many people voted, but I agree with that vote too. So Nadia. Nadia. I think Nadia is T1. What do you guys what do you think? Yeah, she's amazing. I could get her to T0.5. Actually, she's kind of useful and similar level like other ones. I can see her being T0.5 at the end. She is kind of strong. She's a really good tank. Yeah. So T0.5 then. Rena. Rena, baby. She's kind of like a partner in crime for Bernard, right? Yeah. Yeah, so T1. T0 with Bernard, T1 without Bernard. I can see that. Nathaniel will come in a minute. We didn't place him yet. I think Nathaniel will be T0.52. Okay, so let's go to Nathaniel. I think Nathaniel should be somewhere here, you know, before, like somewhere here. He's kind of crazy. If you build a holy team.
Vadim subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing, buddy. So, Nathaniel T0.5, everyone agrees, or is anyone against that? Once we get like a proper Holy Order DPS, this champion's gonna be too strong. If you ever get like a proper Holy Order, like a proper DPS, he's gonna be T0, this guy. Or at least at the top of the list here. Yeah, he's a must build, guys, right? Yeah, his vow is the best in the game. Yeah, from I think. I think it's crazy, yeah. It's absolutely nuts. Yeah, I agree. Thank you very much, Xlo, and see you later. Okay, so we going with this lion guy. Personally, I feel that this guy is for PvE. He's more PvP champion, right? So I feel that he's maybe T1.5. Not very impressed with this guy. So where would you guys put this guy? He's not better than Galen. So T1.5 seems reasonable, right? Probably gonna build him before. Probably Lysandria, I'll put her on the top of this. Let's move a little bit around because Lysandria is strong as fuck. Right? And I think this combo is probably where they could sit, right? Everyone agrees with this. Let's go with Tish, guys. Let's go from the back. Tish. Where do you want to vote on Tish? Where is Tish? Because she could be like this, right? At T1. But I think she can be really strong. Because also I think like end of T0.5 is not bad place for her either. So guys, what is your opinion? Yeah, that's true. Okay, what is swap T 0.5? Any more opinions? Yeah. I think she does more damage than Angelo. But I think Angelo might be better if you use him with Reed. In a way. She just requires a lot of investment. That's the only downside of her. She got a lot of skills you have to take to level 6. And that's super expensive, right? She's kind of like similar level like Jagia, probably. But because she's more expensive to build, she's Jagia's before her. We can leave her at the bottom because of the how expensive she is to build. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, vaults. Where we are placing vaults? Yeah, he is very useful, right? As a stunner and sub DPS. Yeah. Yeah, he's not Bogdan, but he is good, right? Let's get some music on, guys, because it's too quiet, right? What do you think? Okay. So we are happy with vaults here, right? Now we got Owen. I'm not a big fan of Owen. I guess maybe T 0.5? Yeah, I'm happy to move Jagia here, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everyone agrees with Owen at 1.5. I see everyone's happy with that choice. Now we go to Rack. Rack. I don't know, T.1? Rack? I mean, he can be quite a crazy champion, if I'm correct. Yeah, he can. I think he can stay at the end of T1, I guess, or we can place him like beginning of T1 and a half. So there are two choices we could actually go for, right? What do you think? Yeah. He's very strong, but it just... Okay, let's put him on T1. Okay, end of T1. Let's leave this like this. Okay, Vilk. Now, Vilk is kinda crazy. I don't know. End of T0.5? How you vote for Vilk? He is extremely annoying with his blind, self-heal. Yeah. They did nerf him, yeah. 200 turns. Yeah, so he's definitely T0.5. Should we move him up a little bit in the tier list? Somewhere like maybe, I don't know, like this? Okay, let's leave him at the back. Okay, Raven. Raven. Guys, where we gonna place Raven? I have no experience. I don't know if anyone have any experience with this guy. But we can, in theory, craft his kit, guys. Well, he has a healing immunity, so against healing enemies. Or you can buy any champion before you own. Yeah, I had many champions that I didn't own in the shop. Okay, so let's place her at T1.5 next to this chick. Send her medium. Okay. So like similar like Galen probably suits. And Robin. And I think Robin is solid T1. Maybe even not T1. Even T1 to T1 and a half. Probably somewhere here. Right? Because she's very squishy. And being on cooldown. Yeah, maybe like this, right? We could move Natalie here. Yeah, but you always have Nadia, right? So you can always use Nadia. Yeah. So we got. So I drop her down a little bit after read. That makes sense. Yeah. So we got all the champions done, guys. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So Bomber is better because of the fear. And has no cooldown on his skill 3, which I think devs should remove Robin's cooldown on her skill 3 because that's a really bad mechanic for her. Perhaps we should move everyone lower tier and then split T0.5. Because I think we can do this. Move them to T0. Like everyone. We can do this. Leo is on T3 now. But I'm moving everyone to lower tier. So we can split. We have to split this in a half. And then move Cassandra. Right? And like... let's say some champions that maybe could be like T1, but this is like now T1 is a value like T0 and a half, but split in a half to put like more champions. Tish might be here actually. I think Cassandra should be higher. She just needs higher investment, but if you invest in her, she is broken. Tish will really benefit once you book her. So like in alpha, like we didn't book her fully, etc, etc. She starts really shine later on. And funny enough, Tish is actually really good unit against Vilk. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good move. All right, let me just screenshot this, guys, and let's get back into the game. Nathaniel T2? No, Nathaniel can't go for T2. Guys, any votes? Anyone agrees that Nathaniel should go to T2? Yeah, we can move one more. Yeah. Yeah, so Nathaniel is T0.5 for Władysław. I mean, we can remove her from the tier list. Just. I can just add. Not tested. And let's add her here. I mean, Galen has his problems. Who's your best character? You mean Nathaniel? Yeah, I think Nathaniel should be, you know, high. I mean, he's not going lower than T1. Yeah, it's a best heal, but he's only have one heal. When I play him, the problem is his cooldown is too long. Exactly. Nathaniel is broken. I mean, I'm happy to bring him to T0.5, to be honest. Build him fast as fuck, you know. I think Besamin is too strong to ignore her. Basically, his vow does that every time he attacks, all ally join attack from Holy Order. So basically, that's OP. He's crazy, yeah. Well, basically, if you have Besamin and Faustus, you just go and you nuke the whole team down like crazy. Till end of the fight. It's a permanent shit. Unless you change your vow. You go for a vow with another champion. Because you can't have only one vow keeper. It takes some time to build up, but he's very good. So that's amazing. Okay, let me save this tier list. And then I can make a video on this another day. All right, let me save this because before I lose anything. I got good position at Direct Creations. I don't know. I didn't play it too much. Okay, let me export this to... Okay, let's go and save this to the scope. Okay, let's go back to the game, guys. I just closed everything, so let's. I think it's. I'm kind of happy with that. At the moment, I think next time we're gonna do more specialized tier list. You see, you enjoyed it. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, let me get this music off. Yes, please. What do you want? Misale. Okay, guys. Here we go. Here we go. I think because of Pridwen now everyone understands T0 because Pridwen used this on his game in his games. I will consider your request. All right, so I'm really tempted to take him to 6-star. I could almost do that. I would use my lion for that too, because I just don't like this guy. So the story of Pridwen is because T-System is very popular in China. And because that's how in China they rate, to be more relatable to that community, they have T-System. And T-System is really good. I don't think it's a bad system. I need to build my Nathaniel to faster, but only if I pull Besami. So this is my wish list at the moment. I want 1 copy of him. But to be honest, I don't need his copy. I'm not sure if I want Tish anymore. And I want more these guys. I want more Holy Order stuff to play around with. Kenji, welcome. MightyZoo welcomes you. How are you? So, I'm thinking about doing this. And then... I mean, I could go like this, but I don't want to pull... I mean, I could go like this. I mean, the game is absolutely amazing, I have to say. So, I have chance for Bogdan, Besemin, Faustus, and Yggdravain, with chance for him and chance for Rena. Yeah, so I just may just do this, okay. Epic can stay like this, to be honest. I'm not sure if I want anyone else. I mean, I can have Nathaniel maybe. And this one we will remove Dwarf. Okay, Noble. And Priest, Blade Master, Priest. So that's the same shit. Okay, so let's give it a try again. Let's just order Renegade. That's what we want, really. I should build Nathaniel for this, really. What trick are you talking about? No, not again. Okay, let's go this way. Just one second, bro. Let me finish this. So what do you want to show me? Dwarf, Season, Sharpshooter... Okay, just let me finish this fight. I will check. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Oh yeah, yeah. So you're saying about epics, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, 5 times Jagia, yeah. But I think I'd rather have this times 4. But I want Nathaniel, to be honest. I mean, I want priest. I want to add priest here. Yeah, that makes sense to have this. Yeah, but he gets stats. I don't mind. Okay, let's carry on with this. Continue, guys. Study. To be honest, it's nothing here, so I can just quit, right? Because this here is gonna be boss, right? How many this is like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there will be few more. Okay, so we will check this out. Just to speed up. Okay, let's go this. Let's go this way. Okay. Yes, it's really okay. So just to speed up, I just don't care. Counter damage. Oh, that sucks. When you start like this sucks really bad. I don't care because I don't have to win this. I just need to find this stupid. Yeah, it's fine, but I just don't want so many like other champions in my thing. Especially I don't want to go around there. No, but it's good because you have a lot of chances, you know. It's also okay, counter rate. I'm gonna take counter rate. That's bad too. But I just care about rushing through this. So this is gonna be the fastest. I think it's gonna be the fastest. Oh no, I might have double fight. Okay, let's see. Well, he might, yeah. I'm trying to pull those Holy Order champions because they're kinda cool team to have, if you ask me. Okay, I could heal, which doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay. I just have to see if I can do this quest because I'm wasting so much energy for that. I'm just sad. Okay. Okay. That's quite good. I don't remember. It is kinda strange how it works. It does some kind of random shit, yeah. From what I know. So guys, if you want to change your avatars, all you have to do is just write exclamation mark random and you can change your avatar. Walking at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's take this one. That's kinda good. Okay, we'll get to this point and then we have to quit. Because I don't need to win this. It's just about okay, that works. Okay, you little fuck, it's time to kill you. This guy is absolutely annoying, right? I can't complain about this. Now Holy Order Inquisition, which gonna avoid because it's always annoying. Okay, that's gonna be relatively easy fight. Relatively easy fight. Yeah, that it reads like it's all random, right? Okay, so bandits. Okay, let's quit because we didn't get what we wanted. So, I mean, just in case. Okay, just in case I'm gonna do that because which one I wanna remove? Because maybe it's gonna reset differently if I finish that. I don't know. Okay. Okay, we're doing all right, but unfortunately, we're not doing what we want. Yeah, I mean, he is not bad. Yeah. Oh, Robin's really good at really early game, but later on she just falls off so badly. It's not even funny, honestly. It's not even funny how she falls off. Yeah, Robin is later on, like, because she's so good, and then she falls off so badly in this game. Like, it's not even funny, honestly. That's kind of rubbish. Because we are so close to so many pools, guys. And I can't get this freaking place. I really don't want to be doing this freaking thing like 30 times just to get this shit, man. Like, seriously. I mean, it can be hidden here, so I have no choice than go this way. That's fucking retarded, honestly. Like, that's fucking retarded. I just hate this in this game. I mean, it's I'm saying it's retarded because it's all fucking RNG. That's what I'm saying. Well, I see too, but there are no fucking events. You see, you can run this fucking time like 50 times, and if you had bad luck, you may not have it. You know what I mean? It's just fucking RNG. That's the problem. But John, it only appears if you have this on your map. If you don't have this on your map, there's no explanation mark because you can't do this. I know a few quests don't have it, but this one has. This one has. This one has. This is the one. Order Renegade. Strike the deal. I think this one has. I mean, unless I don't know something. But I think this one has. Okay, no point of doing anything now. We have to just remove the okay, the bitch is dead. No problem, bro, no problem. All right, here we go. So that's a big frustration of this game when you can't get those. So I can just go for this random shit here. It's not one. So I just wanna quit, collect the stamina, move on to another one, and like see if I can like have it quickly. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay, let's defeat this guy. All right. It's plus that his second skill, the Volt's second skill, is only on 3-2 cooldown, and that's really, really strong. I don't know if she's gonna defeat anyone, but... Okay, let's take this one. Okay, that's bad. Is there anything else? Or is still... Okay, still quite a way to go. So it might be somewhere. Okay, as she's dead, it's gonna be less problematic now. Okay. All right. I hate fighting with Tish because she can just ruin your run. Okay, I like this speed. Okay, which way I can go? This way. So Holy Order Shrine is not gonna be Order Renegade. I mean, could be. Okay, let's go this way. I mean, pay respect is not gonna do anything. Okay, remove curse. Okay. That's gonna be faster. Damn it. Really? Seriously? Damn it. Okay, going hard. I don't care. Oh fuck, I just removed that a minute ago. Okay, just whatever. Let's go, let's rush. I mean, I could just get him back. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, ancient ruins remains. It won't be here. Holy Order Shrine. Okay, remove curse. Okay, we go here. Okay. Okay. Heal. kill. Alright, here we go. I mean, Vault is so useful. Okay, that doesn't matter now. Okay, I can lose this one. It's not a problem. Okay. Okay, let's remove a curse. Let's for 3 turns debuff immunity. Yeah, let's remove this one. Okay. Royal Stark, chat. That's how we fighting against. Okay. Let's defeat this guy. Okay. Let's heal. Okay, let's defeat this guy. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Okay. Okay. I think it's gonna be released before Godforge, this game. In my opinion. That's my opinion. But this game is gonna be released before Godforge. Okay, going to the fucking flag. I mean, map. Ah, yeah. I guess in my gut feeling, soon we'll have more. Yeah, we'll see. I know in 2 days, I don't know if you watch my video, there's another game coming out called Annulus. So perhaps you wanna check my latest video. It's a big hill, right? Okay, that's good actually. Ah, okay. I forgive you. I do forgive you indeed. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Not again. Fuck. Guys, this frustrates me so badly, guys. I have no like. This fucking annoys me so badly. I think I'm just gonna go this way because it's gonna be fastest. Okay, let's go. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, you can heal yourself now. Ah, you won't have a chance. Resistance against attack. Okay, I can use a little bit more healing. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Well, exactly, yeah. I mean, I think they're working on that. Because let's say if you completed everything and you have one quest left, that quest always should come up on the map. So it's RNG, but RNG has to be like minimum one quest should be on the map, right? Minimum one quest. So if there's no quest on the map, that's a problem, you know what I mean? Like minimum one quest always has to be on the map. It shouldn't be the case that there's no quest at all. Because I think it's a mistake. I think they're gonna fix that, but it's just something that really feels bad, right? So you want to remove the bad feeling from the game. So that is a really like important. You shouldn't have even this one because he can't benefit from that. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. I mean, let's go for abandoned ruins and okay, it's not here. To be honest, I started with Robin, but from now I'm playing the game. I think the best one you can start is Probably Reed is a good choice to focus, but also the rare healer, Lysandria. You can focus on her hardly, and Nadia, the shielder. I think focus on Nadia and the healer. These are really good to focus, and for DPS, Reed is okay from rare champions. Those 3 champions really are good. That would be my suggestion. And then depending what legendary champions you pull, you may change some stuff later on. Yeah. I get you, bro. I get you. It's a pain in the neck sometimes to get the right champions. So that's why I'm gonna reroll, you know, and on global release. It's gonna be maybe 1 year, maybe not, but to be honest, they seem like ready to go. So I pulled Lion twice, and I'm not even building this guy. It's just such a waste of space for me. I think he's quite weak, to be honest, to compare to other legendaries. I'm not happy I put him. Did you set up your wish list on in your summoning portal? Because that's really important to do. Yeah, so you can set this up, and then when you pull champions, there's a bigger chance you pull the one you want, right? The double attack for Lysandria is really powerful because she just heals a lot. Because she's I think the only champion that really have a good heal on A1. Like she is really good. So I kinda hard invested in vaults. Yes, you can restart, yeah. I don't know exactly how to do it, but you can, people started like few times, yeah, you can re-roll and start again if you want. So it is possible, yeah. I just don't know if you like delete your account and start again or log out, log in. You would have to maybe check on the Discord with them, just in case. Or the Inquisition. Okay, I can remove a curse. I can go here, bandits. Bandits is not that one. Okay, let's go to random. Yeah, it feels bad. It feels bad. Okay, I need to defeat this guy. Okay, good. Let's... So he doesn't do anything annoying. I can defeat the healer before anything else. Okay, so now healer is down. Okay, I'm okay with that now. So I got really good boons that give me this invulnerability, which is really good, really good. He can be tanky. So it's like Volts is really good on finishing enemies like that. Like he's really good for that with his damage. What is crit defense? That's interesting. What is the difference between crit resistance and crit defense? Okay, I'll take this. But it's interesting. I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's remove that shit. Because I hate this. This is such a crap. Okay, guys. Another bloody fail. Yeah, that sucks, unfortunately. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I kinda agree with that. has so much damage invulnerability. That's why I can even stand with this. I think in the best case scenario they say it's gonna be end of the year. Don't be surprised if they move it. Like, if you think about this game, is like, I think Void Hunters is way more ready to be released than Godforge. That's what I think. Yeah, so I think I can recommend building Bomor, yeah. I wouldn't say don't go too crazy on him. I wouldn't say go crazy on him, but he got fear, which is quite useful. So often, like I fight, I place fear on the enemies. And that's really useful. But he's not a crazy champion, right? So today we recorded the tier list, so I'm gonna make a video tomorrow about this. So you might find this useful. Okay, nothing again. I mean, can that be Void Hunters? It's Order Renegade. Do you know, guys, where the Order Renegade can be? Because we have social interactions here. But that's Void Hunters, nothing to do with Order, right? This one is Boons, Void Menace, Holy Order Patrol, so that's not the one. I'm pretty much sure there is an explanation mark on this one. It just feels so bad doing this so many times. Like, that feels so bad. I mean, what else I can get? Or Hunter's Blaze. I think it's still better to go here and like run away, so it's gonna be faster and lose some HP just to speed up this, right? Let's heal up. The wrong thing. That's so frustrating. They need to fix this in a way. I mean, at least one quest should be on the map. Minimum one. So if you have one left, it always should appear. Okay, that's really bad. All Babs Nadia grants have the duration increased by 1. Okay. I'm gonna take this one. Fuck this game, honestly. Because this is just really frustrates me. Okay, so let's give him some damage. Okay, I got map. I mean, I think I'm gonna just go for map because so I can have a look. Never mind, doesn't matter what it is. Okay, it's no point of wasting time, to be honest. It's no point of wasting time. It just feels bad. Alright, enough of this bullshit, guys. Thank you very much for joining the stream, and I'll catch up with you next time. We did a good job. We're well done with the tier list, guys. And I'll catch up with you next time. Thank you very much. Hasta luego, guys.